will be writing every single day to try to finish this rough draft of my book. It is officially week 12 and I have 6 chapters left. Let's see how much I can actually get done. Day 1 and we are finishing up chapter 12. I actually am writing, so I need to excuse my nail, getting it fixed today, but we are finalizing this section here about God's pace versus our pace, and this chapter is all about waiting. So I need to go back to my journal entry from 2024 and add that one in there. And then I think I'll be finished with that section and I'll start on mastering the art of slowing down. I don't know if I want to tie the chapter up right here. This was a chapter that I had to fully write, so it wasn't just me like reviewing what I had written and making revisions. So I don't know if I'll finish writing and then come back and revise or what that's going to look like. But what I do know, to start off, I know I need to finish writing. Currently, the chapter is about 2,146 words. I'm really not like writing for a word count. I'm more so writing until the chapter feels finished. And so, yeah, so I'm actually going back to the journal entry that was from June 5th, 2024, which is so cool. I feel like when you are writing, to write from your personal experiences, and I am a big journaler, and so just being able to like go back in time. Actually, I think I gotta go back a little further. I think it was in August, right? Yep, it was in August, or not, further forward. And so it's just really cool, like when you are able to document your life and just having like what God was saying to you and like all the things. And so yeah, but I am about to go ahead and hop into writing. I have about 26 minutes left on the club. It's 10:30 now. As you can see, it's 10:30. The goal is to write until 12. And so yeah, so it's about a 90 minute writing, for today. And yeah, I didn't get to start writing yesterday because I had to like figure out how I wanted this video to go. But I am really excited to again lock on in and get to writing. So let's get her done. Okay, so update, the club call ended. I did finish about the last 30 minutes writing, and I am now taking a little break. I'm going to start back at 11:10. It is currently 11:04, and I have 2,502 words, so I think I've written about 400 words. I will say, like, I feel like I'm flowing, but not quite yet in flow state, which is okay because I know that it takes some time. Like that first 30 minutes to an hour, you be scrounging a little bit because you're trying to really lock in. And so yeah, but I think that I am going to be good for the last hour of the sprint today. And so about to go ahead and hop in to that. But yeah, it's so crazy because I don't feel like I necessarily get writing blocks. I feel like I more so have like dry patches, if that makes sense. Like it'd be a little dry and I'd be like, you know, my brain would go blank or whatever the case may be for a little bit, and then once I hit flow state, it's like we're good, we're sailing. And so yeah, I'm about to take a 5-minute break and then log back in. Update. I am struggling. I'm struggling because I think with previous chapters that I've written, I've kind of started with the rough draft and scoped out the entire chapter. And I think what's happening is I just kind of started writing with no outline. So the sections I'm trying to make sure are complete and make sense. So what I feel like I'm about to have to do is like really make sure that the outline is finalized so that when I'm writing, I can write, and then go to the next section. Because I am currently stuck at, I just finished the section on God's pace versus your pace. But now I'm stuck because I feel like there are bullets that I want to get to. And I know that there will be 2 more sections, but I'm trying to figure out, like, one, how to close. And I think I'm going to close and end as far as, like, what waiting really means and, like, how this really looks. I think we all understand the concept of waiting. But, like, what this really looks like. What does it really look like? Maybe that's how it ends. See, you know, sometimes talking to you hold me accountable as well as help me brainstorm. So thank you for being here. But yeah, I think, like, what does it really look like to wait on God? And maybe that's what this chapter will be called, Waiting with God. Because I also think that's the thing too, like sometimes we're like waiting on God, but like God is with us in the waiting. I feel like that would be good too. But I feel like I wanted to dive deeper into like mastering the art of slowing down, because I think, again, when it comes down to pace, we're creatures of like hurry. And so I think I want to talk more about that, because I think that I want to lean into like this panic that we feel, this panic, this pressure, contentment, control, anxiety, like all of those things. And then I think I'll end with what does it look like to really wait on God, I think are going to be my last 2 sections. And we are currently at 2,661 words, which also goes to show how much I've been struggling with like figuring out this last outline. We are also about 30 minutes left into this writing sprint. So let's try to finish on that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can finish this chapter. Okay, friends, it is officially 12 o'clock. I have been writing for about 90 minutes, and I believe I ended with over 3,000, maybe 3,366 words, I think. Something of the sort, but we are still working through chapter 12. Day 1 is complete. I do feel like once I had the outline together, I was able to like freely write. I am concluding the last section, and then I have one more section, so I feel like I should be pretty much finished with that by tomorrow. So super excited for this daily sprint. Again, things are moving pretty smoothly. Love writing outside and enjoying the weather. I feel like it definitely helps me to like just think and process and be clear-minded. And I also have been doing it in the morning before I even start work. And so yeah, day 1 is complete, and I will see ya tomorrow for day 2. Peace. Good morning, friends. It is day 2, and we are about to lock in. I am currently on chapter 12. I am finishing up chapter 12, and it is currently 3,368 words. So I was kind of around there yesterday. But I literally have one more section to go, this little bitty section, and I am finishing up the section that I like, basically doing a conclusion of yesterday from what I didn't finish. So we're locking in for about an hour. So let's go ahead and set our timer. I'm hoping that the sun don't just really be in my face because I'm not under shade today. I might have to move on over because as you can see, it's shaded over there and it's sunny over here, and I don't want to be hot, you know? But anyway, let's go ahead and set our timer for 60 minutes, an hour. And we are starting now. I can't concentrate in this heat. Thank you. I am burning up, and so we need to move because, again, can't concentrate. Okay, hopefully you can hear me because the music is loud over here. But anyway, we are at 3,692 words. I have about 28 minutes left, and we are making good progress. I am under the new section of what does it look like to wait on God, and comparing and contrasting waiting in English versus waiting in the Bible. Shook, because why would the definition be biblically becoming intertwined with God while expecting Him to act? Yeah, I'm shook because this whole book is about doing life with God, right? So it's just very interesting. And so I think I'm going to go down a path or a rabbit hole of like waiting on God versus waiting with God. I think that's going to be my next decision, because I wanted to kind of compare and contrast, but I think I'm going to do that to because I feel like when you're reading this, you kind of are seeing the compare and contrast without me having to formally say it. So I think I'm going to wait to compare and contrast at the end, to conclude the chapter. But I think I'm about to go down this rabbit hole. Permission to go down this rabbit hole? Thanks. But no, I'm about to go ahead and lock back in for these last 20-something minutes. So let's go. Okay, we are all finished. I really be so close to leaving Autumn at home because of the fact that everybody just so distracted by her and wanting to say hi, which is fine. You know, I don't have a problem with anybody saying hi. I think.
Oh, hi, are you friendly? Look at you making friends. Oh, no?
Say I'm hyper.
Oh.
But yeah, everybody want to say hi. But I literally have my computer up and my headphones in. Meaning, D&D. But people still, sorry, my glasses keep falling off my face. People still come and interrupt. I mean, pet the dog. But like, you want to have a full conversation about your dogs. And maybe I just need to let it happen. But I think it's not a problem when it's women, but when it's men, it's like, excuse me, like, I don't want to entertain or talk to you, you know? Anyways, that was my little rant or tangent. And so I'm like thinking, like, at this point, I might need to leave Autumn at home some days because y'all, it never fails. Anyway, chapter 12 is finished. I just need to like really do a proofread. So I might do that next tomorrow. And I pretty much finished chapter 12. I finished the reflection questions, and so yeah, once I proofread and everything, we should be good to go. So we're moving on over and up to chapter 13. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel like this chapter was really good. A lot of revelation. I just feel like it's very crazy because I feel like this is also ministering to me right now. And I'm just really grateful that when it's loud, that when God gives you gifts, it's not just to minister to other people, but it's also to minister to you. And so, yeah, just really grateful for that. But yeah, that is pretty much the update, book date, all the things. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning. It is officially day 3, and we are back writing. This fan is probably loud, and you probably can't hear me all too well because of the fan being that loud. But anyway, it is officially day 3, and we are back writing. I am thinking about proofreading chapter 12. And like making those changes. I don't think I'm gonna do the full like highlighting situation. I think I'm gonna edit as I go because I think that will like be easier to make those changes so I don't have to like proofread and go back through, especially because we're on crunch time. Okay, also chapter 13 definitely needs to be written, so I think I'm gonna try to do the outline for chapter 13. We are in a 90-minute sprint. I am here with the club, and so we are all locking in, getting her done, all the things. And so yeah, so chapter 13 and chapter 14
I think needs to be written. And then chapter 15 is already written. Chapter 16 and chapter 17 needs to be written. So it's going to be a lot to write. And so I definitely think I need to more so focus on the strategy of like writing the book than proofreading right now. And so, yeah, so I think I'm going to do a quick little, 1-2, try to use the tools and resources that I have. And yeah, so let's go ahead and lock in and get her done. The way that this chapter kickstarts off with God isn't in a rush, so why am I? That question will forever be something that grips me and just, manhandles me a little bit, because that's really, 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 really true. Anyway, let's go ahead and really get into it. God is in a rush, so why am I? Very hard question I had to ask myself as I was waiting on the Lord. Along my journey, I've learned that God always answers you. God always answers you. God, I feel like God never leaves you without. God never neglects. God never leaves you hanging. On our break, and before we hop into our next sprint, we are going to go ahead and close our eyes and place one hand over our heart, and I want you to repeat after me. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. One more time, and I want you to believe it. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Okay, so we have about 30 minutes. We are in our last sprint with the grills. We have 30 minutes left in our focus time or focus sprint. And I have about, let me see. I have about, not that much left. I have about 1,432 words to proofread. I will say I'm liking this system a lot better than like highlighting and having to go back and unhighlight and all the things. I feel like that was just making my process too much. And so I really like this process. I also love, I don't know, again, if you're writing a book, feel free to use these same tools and resources, but I love that everything just helps you to work more efficiently. So like, I have this like a Chrome extension called Grammarly, and that helps with all the punctuation, all the things. And so basically, like when there is an error or whatever, it automatically does the highlight and it'll correct and like, fix the grammar, add the commas, add the periods, all the things. Because again, when I be writing, and I think this also helps me not have writer's block, because I essentially talk a lot. So a lot of times with writers, I think we struggle because we're so focused on grammar, we're so focused on the right words and all of the things. I'm more so brain dump. I'm a journaler. I brain dump. I don't worry about complete sentences. So when I am writing, I am not focused on the complete sentences, because I understand that this is my first draft. I just need to get it out of my head. Once it's out of my head, then we can go back and we can proofread and all the things. We can correct, add the grammar, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So that is my suggestion. Always start with an outline, because as you can see from yesterday, I was very all over the place because I didn't have an outline. After the outline, brain dump. Brain dump, get it out of your head. After that, proofread. That's where you organize. That's where you add all the grammar, all the blah, 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 blah. And that's what makes it the final. So that is the process that I use. So again, I'm about to go ahead and lock back on in, finish it on up, and then we can start with creating an outline for chapter 13. la. We are all done off the nukes. Chapter 12 in a book. Chapter 12. Chapter 12 in a book. Chapter 12. Hey. So we are all finished with proofreading chapter 12. Again, what I need for chapter 13 is a outline for chapter 12, chapter 13. Chapter 12 we finished. Chapter 13, and I love that it's only day 3. We have 2 more days. I hope, fingers crossed, that it doesn't take those next 2 days to write this chapter. But we're moving on through. So that's all that matters. So chapter 13, I definitely need to pull my research, because I don't know if I actually started this, because I think I wrote on this chapter before in Substack, which is also why I love, like, we're living in the days of like content creation, all the things, like, you know, whether that's the carousel post you are creating, Substack posts, like, it's time to use that and actually create like products, you know, because I don't know who needs to hear that, but I just feel like sometimes we put all this effort and energy into creating good content, and whether that's Instagram reels or whatever the case may be, and it's like, honey, that needs to be in book form, because one thing about it, books have always been and will forever be, okay? Whether it's an ebook, audio book, whatever book, it forever will be. So yes, and so I definitely need to pull that up for my research, or not research, but more so like, because I feel like I've written on this topic already, so I need to pull that up to see if I have that, because I know that this was a topic that I wanted to talk on, and so I need to go to my free write. I did what's safe or faith. Nope, see, I ain't go that far, I ain't go that deep. I think this would make a good intro though, because I think it was like a quick note, and so I think I did post it, but I didn't go too much into it, honey. But this is gonna wreck me, because hello, what's safe or fake? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Dang, where did my note go? So yeah, I am about to go ahead and create the outline for that, and we have about 11 minutes left, so I feel like I'm probably gonna spend most of my time working on this outline, but I'm about to finish on up, and then I will give you a update at the end. Alrighty, friends, we are all finished for day 3, so I'm gonna do a little debrief. I'm here with my best bud.
Oh, I slid out the way.
My best bud. We're about to do our date night.
Date
day. But I finished chapter 12.
Wonderful. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I finished chapter 12, and I got the outline for chapter 13 done and prepped. I need to do the finishing touches, but I got the outline done.
Nice.
So I kind of know, I have a lay of the land of where I'm going. And I used what I had already previously written as content to do what I needed to do. You know what we should do? Let's do the book update.
The what?
But like, I'm gonna be the hands while you, or no, you gotta be my hands while I talk.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
You gotta hide behind me.
All right, ready?
I gotta put my
Actually, you
hands.
got it here. Let's just
I'll put my
let's
hands like
figure out how
this.
we could do that. No, this don't look right.
Oh, you gotta go under. Okay. All right. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So, I am all done with chapter 13. No, chapter 12. Yeah. And I have the outline for chapter 13. Yes, I have the outline for chapter 13. And you gotta speed up your arms to like talk with me, like not after, but yeah. So essentially the outline is all good to go, and I just need to finish it up tomorrow for day. Is today day 3? Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yep, today's day 3. So tomorrow's day 4. And what we're gonna do is finish up the outline, start writing, and all the things. I don't remember how long my writing sprint is. I think it's a 60-minute or something of the sort. But yeah, so that is pretty much that. I'm trying to think if I want to write over the weekend, but I feel like we're making good progress, and so I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, now I'm about to make lunch with my lovely husband because I'm hungry. Anyway, about to make lunch and because I'm hungry. And so, yeah, friends, that is all that is it. I will see you later. Bye. Oh, you smacked me in the face. You're
Okay, hey friends, it is officially day 4, and we are back walking in to write this book. It is currently 3:03, and it is Friday. I've had a bit of a lot to do today, and with the monthly reset and a meeting that I didn't expect to have, and then also hanging out with friends today. My schedule, I don't have as much time as I would like to write, but it's still a good time. I have a good 30 minutes to actually sit and write right now. Maybe we'll come back later tonight to finish on up because we'll have that time so we won't be out all night. And so yeah, so hopefully we will have more time later tonight. If not, I can also just add more time to Saturday. Like they're setting up for some big thing. But I'm thinking I can just utilize that time tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish up chapter 13's outline and then try to start writing. So let's go ahead and lock in and get her done. I'm really shook right now. I'm really shook because like I just feel like I could literally sob right now. Like I feel the presence of the Lord heavily. I'm only 714 words. I finished the outline. I started writing chapter 13. And when I say this is the chapter that I added in because of the experiences that I have had in the last 2 years, but most recent, the last 6 months. And when I say the revelation that is just flowing, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop because what do you mean? Like this is really wrecking me. And this whole safety versus faith ordeal, like, I don't know what's happening in the city of Cincinnati. There's something. Hopefully everybody okay. Touch and Lord if they not. Because that sounds like it's like sirens and there's sirens everywhere. But I'm just really sad that I have to pause and I have to stop. Because like I feel like I can barely write because I'm gaining revelation. So it was officially time I'm about to pack up and head back to the house so that we can go ahead and head out. But I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. So I'm going ahead and sign off. That is the book date so far. It is 3:35. I don't even know why I did that to myself. I don't know why I did that to myself. I should have just waited, but it's okay because I wanted to get outside anyway. So I am hopefully going to be able to finish it tonight. But I think that is all that is, friends. I will see you hopefully tonight. So because for me, nighttime, I thrive at night. So I might bring it back because I need a full 60 minutes to dedicate to this, honey. I need it, like, because I'm gathered. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to read it. I can't wait for me to read it. I can't wait for us all to read it. At this point, we need a book club. Because you wrecked, I'm wrecked, we all wrecked together. Like, it's only right. So, anyhow, that is that. And I feel like that would be fire. That would be fire, like a book club, launch party that turned into a book club. That would be fire. So, if you down, I mean, you could be virtual. If you're not in Cincinnati, you could be virtually there. So, if you down, let me know in the comments because I feel like that would be fire. Anyways, let's go ahead and pass them up so that I can head back.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away.